Nacho cheese is back on the menu over here at Del Taco as they celebrate their 60th anniversary. And after checking out the Macho Nachos recently, I'm back to check out the other item to feature it. Yes, sir, you just knew this one was coming, right? So sit tight because up next I've got their nacho cheese fries for you here on the channel. As always, I'm Ian K, and you're about to peep this out.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Yeah, this one's looking pretty decadent, guys. I think we're in for a very cheesy situation. Feast your eyes on what I've got here. They're nacho cheese fries, looking pretty nice, guys. Coated with that nice deliciousness right there with the sliced jalapenos. Let me break this one on down for you fully before we get right into it. Well, I guess the little breakdown that you just heard was pretty much the whole thing, with the exception of what it's on, guys. As you can see, we've got some of their world-famous crinkle-cut fries, and the rest of it you already know. A very nice portion of their nacho cheese sauce drizzled all over the top of this here, and naturally it's finished off with some sliced jalapenos, and if you look closely, you'll see they're loaded up with the seeds, so I'm expecting some heat with this one, guys. Looking really nice, and again, the aroma is very cheddary in the car here right now, along with some of that jalapeno goodness. So let's not waste any more time on this one. Let's get into it. This is the nacho cheese fries over here at Del Taco, celebrating their 60th anniversary. Let's peep out this flavor. You know, a cheese sauce on top of any type of French fry is always going to be a beautiful situation, guys, but when it's on some of the world-famous crinkle-cut fries over here at Del Taco, I'm kind of getting a little bit of a vibe from Shake Shack, to be honest with these. But guys, the sauce is looking really rich, and again, it is coated beautifully with plenty of jalapenos right there. So I knew I had to come back and give this a shot after checking out the Macho Nachos recently, as you're probably seeing on the screen right now. That was a lovely situation of Macho Nacho goodness is what that was, basically. Very messy situation. Make sure you check out that review. But let's just get into this. This is going to be kind of a quickie review because I wanted to finish out my series here at Del Taco with this, and I gotta say, this is looking pretty nice, guys. Pretty nice indeed. So let's get into it. Let me grab actually a jalapeno to go with that as well too, just to round it out. The full featured flavor profile with their world famous crinkle cut fries. The nacho cheese fries here at Del Taco, celebrating 60 years at Del Taco. It's crazy how time is just flying. Let's peep this out. Remember when I said a cheese sauce in any type of fry is a banging situation? Banging situation confirmed. Banging. Wow. And not only is it a banging situation, it's a steamy situation. Hang on. Wow. These are not very pickled in terms of the jalapenos, guys. They're pretty much straight jalapenos with the seeds, and they're very strong. So I'm digging that because they definitely bring the heat very nicely. Let's do a little bit of the cheese with the crinkle cut fries on their own. Kind of crispy, a little soft in the inside as well. It's a pretty nice little treat right now. Let's keep going in. The rich cheddar cheese flavor of this sauce is so luscious. It's very deep, just the right amount of saltiness in there as well too. And I love the way it glistens. Very fresh, guys, and a very nice combination of it as well too. And again, with the jalapenos that you can see there, this is a very, very lovely, tasty situation. As I'm getting further into this, drop some comments down below. Let me know if you think these look like Shake Shack's fries, because naturally they're crinkle cut, but at the same time, I'm getting that vibe for some reason. The flavor is very similar, but of course the cheese sauce, nothing against Shake Shack, that's good too. This is actually very, very rich, so I am really digging this here. I'm gonna keep giving you these money shots because I just love the way this looks. It photographs beautifully, or videos I should say. Lovely situation. Let's keep going in for a few more. It's so thick and dense, and as it's getting a little older, it's beginning to kind of congeal together. So I love that as well because it's getting even thicker the more that it sits. Kind of like a real gooey mac and cheese. As it sits on your plate, it gets a little bit more kind of like denser and a little bit richer as far as I'm concerned. I'm getting the same vibe with this because of how thick the sauce is. Look at that. You can kind of see it hanging right there. It is barely going anywhere. Very, very nice, guys. Very nice. Let's go for a few more on this one. It's a nice way to round out this series at Del Taco, and they're definitely doing it up for their 60th anniversary here. Very nice, especially with the return of the shredded beef birria, as you're probably seeing on the screen right now. I did that burrito recently. A lovely situation on that one. And of course with the Macho Nachos that you already know. And now the nacho fries, a nice little trifecta of goodness for you guys here on the channel. Let's go for a few more. I'm loving it. How could I not? Cheese sauce, a beautiful thing. All right, let's go for a couple more. I'm getting used to the heat from these jalapenos right now as well, so let's double up on it. And there is a lot of seeded goodness here, guys. A lot of seeded goodness. A very lovely situation. Drop some comments down below. Do you guys usually get jalapenos when you get your cheese fries? Do you like them solo dolo just with the sauce itself? I'm telling you, the jalapenos add a nice little vibe to this one here to give it a little extra push, so I really like that. And it's Del Taco, you kind of expect it, so let's go for a couple more real quick. Banging, banging, banging. Very tasty. All right, I'm gonna do one more jalapeno, and we'll do a couple more of these fries, maybe 3. Lovely situation. So definitely a banging situation on this one, guys. We'll go for one more quickie bite. Oh, steaminess, how the Thought I was gonna lose my voice there for a minute. Yeah, the heat's coming up on this one. It's very nice. So let's go for one more bite. We'll wrap the review with the rating coming up next. And then we'll move on with the day. But guys, a lovely situation. Very tasty over here at Del Taco with this nacho cheese sauce. Let's go for one more bite and we'll wrap it up. Hang on. Well, one thing I really like about my order today with this one for the review is the fact that there is plenty of the nacho cheese sauce, guys. You're getting a lot of heavy-handed goodness here with these fries, and I have to say it goes very nicely with the nooks and crannies of those crinkle-cut fries as well as the diced jalapenos. It's a nice little combination of goodness, and for $4.49, and it feels like I'm getting my money's worth because it's a fairly heavy-handed portion. Definitely give this one a shot, guys. It's pretty tasty. Yep, a tasty nacho cheese sauce with what feels like a cheddar cheese base on that particular one, guys, on top of a nice little portion of crinkle-cut fries and some diced jalapenos. A very lovely situation. So overall, I'm going to have to give the nacho cheese fries here at Del Taco a pretty rockin' 8 out of 10. Guys, like I said, a cheese sauce on potatoes, fried potatoes or french fries of any type, it's always going to be a lovely situation, but with the right amount of saltiness with the nacho cheese sauce, a little bit of the heat with the jalapenos, you've got a nice combination of goodness over here at Del Taco, and they definitely do it right. It's a very lovely situation, and again, I do feel like I got my money's worth for this one because, guys, it was a pretty heavy-handed portion, a very lovely situation there. Definitely give these a go, guys. It's pretty tasty stuff. All right, so do me a quick favor like always. Drop those comments down below. What did you guys think of the nacho cheese fries over here at Del Taco? Did they look like they were a pretty banging situation to you? And if you had to compare them to the nacho fries over at Taco Bell, granted they're a little bit different because of the seasoning, what did you think of the overall presentation? Did these look pretty tasty to you anyway? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey guys, I'd like to take a quick moment to thank all of our YouTube channel members and Patreon supporters. Guys, thank you so very much for your monthly contribution to the channel. It's because of your direct support that the channel continues to grow, and you really do help me to keep delivering the content that you want to see. I couldn't do it without you, and I seriously appreciate the love and support. Thanks again for all you do and for being such a big part of our positive community here on the platform. Hey, thanks for checking out this review, guys. But just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.